updates on sports stories across the globe, Aaron Akirijola joins us. Good morning, Aaron. How are you?
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning to you, Rufai. Good morning to you, Doctor. And let's start it off from a rivalry coming to an end. Almost 2 decades we've seen these superstars light up the screens and actually do so much for the footballing world. And yesterday in Riyadh, Cristiano Ronaldo's Riyadh All-Star team went against Paris Saint-Germain team in what was the last meeting officially of these two. And it ended 5-4. Ronaldo claiming his back, got 2 goals on the day, but ultimately losing to Paris Saint-Germain 5-4. So people said this was football washing at the highest. People said this was image laundering at the highest for Saudi and their whole rights issue. And more importantly, people said that both gentlemen were not gracious enough to say thank you and probably shake hands after the final whistle, and said that they should have done that. Now, whether they decided to put aside their rivalry is left to be seen. Now, away from that, right now Manchester City are being labelled the ultimate comeback kids, our ultimate comeback team, as the case may be, as they came from 2 goals behind yesterday to stun Tottenham Hotspur 4-2 on the day, with Riyad Mahrez getting a brace for himself, Erling Haaland scoring a goal, and ensuring that Antonio Conte was left red-faced on the day, and putting more pressure on Arsenal, because if Manchester City can win their Sunday encounter just before Manchester United go out against Arsenal, that deficit that was 8 at some point yesterday will be reduced to 2. So let's see how that one plays out. At the moment, Arsenal are still top of the table, 5 points clear of Manchester City. Manchester United will be hoping that they can get something to just keep up after slipping up against Crystal Palace. Now to the Australian Open, Andy Murray had a match to remember. One of the longest, as you can actually see, came from 2 sets behind against Kokinakis, and Iga Swiatek, I must say, 55 minutes is all she needed to dispatch our opponent. That's how informed she was. Okay, 6-love, 6-1 for her, with the likes of Ons Jabeur falling by the wayside. I must say that this is turning out to be some tournament, but there are still talks about Novak Djokovic, if he's going to be fit enough, and how far will he be able to go. Some of the plays for today, of course, we're going to be seeing Umbat against Rune, Popperin against Sheldon. We're expecting not some of the biggest matchups for today, but let's see how he actually goes then. Andrei Rublev will be going against Dan Evans. So and Andy Murray at some point would have to shake off the fatigue and actually go against Batistuta Agut. And Novak Djokovic will be going against someone he knows very well, Gregory Dimitrov. Quickly, let's talk about what they call him. FIFA Council member Ahmad Jamel Vipenik has lent his own voice to the Chan issue that has actually involved Algeria and Morocco. Because the Chan is actually going on right now in Morocco, and as it stands right now, Algeria refused Morocco's plane from London, and the defending champions of the Chan were not present, and ultimately CAF had to rule that Group C will be played with 3 people, and he's speaking against the fact that political issues should not spill over into football. Time and time again, we've seen these things happen, and it's unfortunate that we have this particular point whereby Morocco are being stopped from flying into Algeria for a tournament this big. It is the local Cup of Nations, as some people like to call it, but so much has to be done.
I mean, there's no time to chat, but it's not today that Saudi Arabia started the sport washing. If you remember King Fahd Cup in '95, pretty much I think that was the first real time. But I'm not surprised that this happened. Yes, a good one for Ronaldo and Messi, but it shows that there's still a lot of animals between the 2 great players. This might be the last time, yes, because Ronaldo has gone to Saudi Arabia and all of that. But the most important thing in all of this is it's just an attempt by a country to make themselves look saintly. Just like they did with Barcelona playing Real Madrid a couple of days ago. And now this is another attempt. But it's not going to suppress the human rights issues.
So you're talking about sports washing. I mean, I was surprised to see that the Italian Super Cup, was played at the King Riyadh,
they've done everything possible.
stadium.
Yes.
And the whole idea is to promote, what they call Project 2030.
30 years.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I think
Anthony
Inter Milan
yes.
won.
Anthony Joshua has also been to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has become a destination.
And then as for Man City, Pep Guardiola is not happy. He's been criticizing the fans that how can they have a match at Etihad Stadium at home, and then at the end of the first half, the fans were booing the Man City team, and he said no, that's not good enough. He wants his fans to support the team at all times. But of course, they came back second half.
But I think it's over his head because
scored 4 goals.
If you perform poorly, you should be booed. In my opinion.
Australian Open, you left out the father, Rafael Nadal is out.
Yeah.
So that gives Djokovic the better chance of matching that 22
No, but
Grand
Djokovic
Slams.
is literally limping.
Well.
Limping, literally limping.
Maybe he won't get that chance.
Heavily strapped.
It's diving for sure, Djokovic.
But
I just pray the injury doesn't fall over.
Nadal is out, defending champion.
Yeah,
Andy Murray, that match took 5 hours, 45 minutes.
Yes.
They finished the match 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. Anyway, thank you.